82. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Inside, and that is ball one. And that's in for a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for two. And it's a double to start the game.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs.
1 ball, no strike.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Whips it to first, and Olson is set down. Let's take a look at our lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Matt Olson.
And Boog, he's a big-time run producer for these guys, man. Leading the team in homers, runs batted in, doing damage on the regular, man. Making opposing pitchers just sweat out there. It's kind of fun to watch. Get ready for a show when he steps into the box.
Marcell Ozuna in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. On the ground to third, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Man at first with one gone. Here's Austin Riley. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Digging in, Drake Baldwin.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
First pitch just misses.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And that one fouled off. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That's a ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Comes a 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two on, one out. Lined, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He'll score easily, and they take a 2-run lead. Well, wore him down after an extended plate appearance. It ends with a knock.
At that point in at bat for a hitter, when you've seen that many pitches, you've gotten a look, you've fouled off pitches, so the confidence level is extremely high, and it seems like when you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Riley at third. Baldwin over at first with one away. And now it's even up.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Tipped into the mid, strike three.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Runners on first and third, two away. Next offering is fouled back. Two on, two outs. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Braves 2, and the Mets coming to bat. Back here in Queens, and towing the slab, Grant Holmes. What do we have on him?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Bottom of the first, at the plate, Francisco Lindor. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
So a man aboard. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Fought off foul.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Next offering is outside. No outs. Runner on second. And
Nope,
misses
that's off the plate.
inside. Ground ball right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Sliced hard but foul. Runner on at third, one gone. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Runner at third, 2 away. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Olsen, and that takes care of Alonso. And that'll do it. Mets strand 1, and they're down 2-0. Second inning set to go.
Atlanta,
now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second. Harris patrolling center field, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Popped in the air, left field, puts it away for the out.
Batting ninth, shortstop Nick Allen.
Nick Allen now at the plate. Popped up. Lindor settles underneath it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And next for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. led off the game with a double in his first at bat and later scored. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Just off the inside edge.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here at Citi Field. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
Holmes back to work. In there at the knees.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Struck him out looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Starling Marte in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's outside. And 1-1.
1-1.
On the ground, Allen sends it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Brett Beatty.
2 down, bases empty. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Foul ball. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. And we're back
Leading
out
off
of the third inning.
Braves,
Here's a
first
big
baseman,
power threat. Matt Olson. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The 1-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Mauricio with the throw to first. And Olson is
Now
set down.
batting the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Singled and scored his first time.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Swing and a ground ball. And he can't come up with it. And they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Austin Riley. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the corner for a strike. And it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Ronnie Mauricio now. Right through there for a strike. Out there to center. Harris racing after it. Long run, nice grab. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Peyton Singer in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. There's a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And a pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Baldwin makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So the batting order turns over. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He hit a leadoff double in the bottom of the first. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. And a foul ball. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Ball. 3-1.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Pitch misses. Ball 1. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Now move to first. Lindor back in there.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Lindor off of first with 2 away. That's in there. It's 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Verdugo quickly throws it in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Now batting,
just a loop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
First and second, 2 outs. Juan Soto now. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. First and second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Next offering upstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. They get the out on Soto. That's the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in Queens. And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Late on that fastball.
It's still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That one ripped left field. Nimmo going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one missed. Misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes. And that's too high.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
1 out, bases empty. That's a walk. Went with another changeup and missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot.
Now batting,
Hitter
left
didn't
fielder,
offer at
Alex
it. Now he has
Verdugo.
somebody to worry about over at first.
Alex Verdugo will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that is out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And that one sliced foul. Two outs. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Whoa.
Inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Braves strand 1. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the inning, and now Pete Alonso.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Foul ball there.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
Fastball for a strike. Misses. 1-2 to count.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Jeff McNeil stands in. He was a strikeout
fielder,
victim his first time.
McNeil.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Pulls that one foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That one inside, and it's 2-1. The Braves up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. And that's ball 3.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Olsen makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte up to hit. Grounded out his first time. And that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Allen. And here it comes. Allen, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Hit on the ground to the right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 1 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Come on, New York.
Fastball is outside. Activity in the bullpen. David Peterson getting loose out there. Holmes, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Next offering is down low. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 82 won't go any further tonight. And a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching.
The
for
Mets
New York
with a new
Mets.
arm on the mound, Clay
Number
Holmes.
35.
And as relievers
Clay
go,
Holmes.
he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
First and second, no outs. Matt Olson, the next to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that's outside. 1-0.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And that misses. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Swings and chases a low one there.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That one fouled off. 2-2. First and second here, no outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that one missing low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all
Now
about
batting,
creating opportunities, and
hitter,
this is
Marcell
one of them right here.
Ozuna.
So bases all loaded up. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
And there's a ball.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All loaded up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Base hit. 1 run in already. The second run scores. It's 4-zip.
Well, a huge 2
Now
RBI
batting,
swing of the
third
bat
baseman,
right there.
Austin
You'll often hear the
Riley.
phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here is Austin Riley. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back.
One and two.
Right side. And that's foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Off the mark there, and a count now even up. Now a pop-up on the infield. Infield fly called there.
Now batting, catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 5-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
First and second, one out. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ozuna, the lead runner at second. Baldwin at first. One gone.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next offering is in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. Runners at first and second with one gone. Stays alive. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Mets nothing. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Brett Beatty. Holmes back to work. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And stepping in for New York, Ronnie Mauricio. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Now batting, number 30.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hayden Sanger. First pitch misses. Man at first, 1 away. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Now 1 missed.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounds 1 to short. It's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. Back to the top of the Mets order. And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now Brandon Nimmo. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 12.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Verdugo in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. David Peterson, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Brazoban getting loose as well. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Up.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Harris, the 2nd.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris, the 2nd. 0 for 2 in this one. That's way outside. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Fastball is outside.
Come on, Mets. Count's full.
In the dirt. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other
Now
way.
batting,
But that
shortstop,
time,
Nick
a
Allen.
little anxious.
Nick Allen digs in now. Allen having a lot more success on the road this season. That's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna
So the lineup
Jr.
flips over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Verdugo, the lead runner out at second. Allen over at first with one away. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Foul ball still 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Olsen, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. First and second, 2 down, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 2 left for Atlanta as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Juan Soto. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dylan Lee preparing to come on if needed. Schwellenbach, the right-hander, also getting loose. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Alonso up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
There's a strike.
Taken all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And that one is out of here. A solo shot. His 19th home run of the year, and they close the gap. It's 5-1.
It's no surprise this guy has won the home run derby multiple times. He was born to hit them. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now here's Jeff McNeil. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And there's a foul ball. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside.
3-2.
Upstairs, and that is ball 4.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this
right
walk,
fielder,
but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Grant Holmes is done. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
On the mound now, Spencer Schwellenbach.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Man at first. Here's Starling Marte.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And a foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Next to hit, Brett Beatty. In for a strike, 0-1. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 on, 1 out. That one almost got him. That one is hammered right field. Acuna moving back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
Ronnie Mauricio getting ready to hit. And that's in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
McNeil, the runner at third. Marte at first. 2 out of the inning. Fly ball to right. Acuna puts it away, and the inning is over. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Queens, top of inning number 7. So here's the Braves' designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Right through there for a strike. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And misses inside. That one is upstairs.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Austin Riley.
Man at first, nobody out. The batter now, Austin Riley. 1 for 3. That's in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Missed with a changeup, and the count even 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that is downstairs. And it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it, catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now here is Drake Baldwin. And first offering is fouled off. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Wide throw, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a 2-base error.
Now batting, second baseman.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
2 on, 1 out. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. And that one is in for a strike.
0-1.
Second and third, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike.
They're pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Ball 1 there. Goes down looking. So 2 down now, and here is Alex Verdugo. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
That catches the corner. 2 on, 2 outs. Check swing, called strike.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2.
Two.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Hayden Seger. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And that one fouled off. That's down and in. Chopped left side. Riley. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out to center. Harris has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Mets,
2 down, bases empty. Down the number 2 hitter, Brandon Nimmo. There's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch, and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Well struck, right field, and it hits the fence. Around first, digging for 2. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So runner at second, 2 down. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Coming home, he will score. It's an RBI single. It's 5-2.
Oh, I didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late, and he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Here's Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Spencer Schwellenbach gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
So
Atlanta.
they turn to the lefty in this spot, Dylan Lee.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
First and second, 2 outs. And here is Jeff McNeil. And fouled off. And it's 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Hit in the air, left field. And that is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 5-2. Back after this on the show. Ready to begin the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris the second. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. And there's a ball. The other way, Baden zips it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Allen.
Nick Allen next up for the Braves. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. There's a line drive to left field. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One out, runner at second. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. And that one cutting but missing down low. And that clips the inside corner. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. That one missed. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Mets 2. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte.
Right fielder, Starling Marte.
In his 3rd season, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. On the inside corner for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The 0-2. Right through there. Got him. One gone here.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Beatty in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swings through that one.
1-1.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Dylan Lee done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Pierce
Atlanta.
Johnson gets the ball now.
Number 38.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out
Johnson.
there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. That one at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 2.
0-2.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Now pitching
New
for
pitcher
the
now,
Mets.
Huascar Brazoban.
Number 43.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
The designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
That's in there. Strike 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Atlanta,
Austin Riley at the plate.
Austin
A former
Riley.
first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Check swing, and he went. Strike
No ball.
1.
1 strike.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. On the ground to the left. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Drake Baldwin.
Here's the catcher to hit, Drake Baldwin.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Braves 5 and the Mets 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Raisel Iglesias.
Hayden Sanger
Leading
now at
off
the plate.
for the Mets, catcher number 30.
That's in there. That's strike 1. That one the other way. Makes the grab, one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you
Francisco
will get some high
Lindor.
fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
He's 2 outs away. And the batter now, Francisco Lindor. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting left fielder
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
In the air, left field, down the line. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Lindor around second, heading for third. Headed for the plate. And his 3rd hit of the game is a triple.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. And that one fouled off. The tying run at the plate. The changeup missing, and that's ball 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next one is off the plate, and the count is 2-2. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. 3-2 now. Tying run at the plate. Ball 4. He walked in. And that keeps things going.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman.
Substitution being made at
Alonso.
first. Mets going with a pinch runner. Tyrone Taylor.
Number 15.
Big at bat now as the polar bear. Pete Alonso steps in. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
And things could change quickly here with one swing. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. Here comes the runner from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And it's now 5-4.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
The center fielder.
So last chance for the Mets.
McNeil.
Jeff McNeil, the next to hit. Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitch.